If you're a heavier individual shopping for your next mattress, it can be a bit more challenging of a process, but fortunately, there are some really good mattresses specifically engineered for the needs of heavier people, and we're going to be talking about one of those in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in this video, we're gonna be talking about the Titan mattress and the Titan Luxe mattress. These two beds are designed and made by Brooklyn Bedding, and they're gonna be really nice for someone who might be a bit heavier than the average person. You don't necessarily have to be a heavy person to want one of these mattresses, but that's definitely what it's more geared towards. We're gonna talk about what these beds are made of, what they feel like to sleep on, how firm they are, how much they cost, and who might want to get one. If that sounds good and you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna have a ton of information linked in the description to help you with your online mattress search, including some other mattresses that are more geared toward heavy folks. Let's get into it by covering the policy info for the Titan mattresses. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. Now, we did get sent these beds for free from Brooklyn Bedding so we could test them out and tell you about them. But if you get one for yourself, you're gonna start with free bed-in-a-box shipping. The unboxing process for this bed and virtually any other bed is pretty quick and easy to do. We generally recommend having a friend there to help you because it can be kind of challenging to do on your own. I've done it many times, but it's much more enjoyable with a friend. And for most beds, you can pay extra for in-home setup if that's what you're into. Maybe you don't want to deal with the unboxing process, but it's definitely not daunting, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Once the bed arrives at your door is when your trial period of 120 nights begins, so you get about 4 months to sleep on the bed at home to really form an opinion on it to see if it suits your needs. If it doesn't suit your needs and you don't want to keep it, you can return it within the trial window. Most brands like Brooklyn Bedding will ask you to sleep on the bed for at least 30 nights before initiating a return. This is just because no matter how well suited a new mattress is to you and your sleeping preferences, it can still take some time for your body to adjust to it. I know that's something I experienced when I upgraded my mattress, so you should spend at least 30 nights to try it out, but you've got a nice long window before you're stuck with it. If you decide to keep the bed though, which most people wind up doing, you're looking at a 10-year warranty with both of the Titan mattresses. So that's all the policy stuff. Let's start talking about the more interesting stuff now, like the construction and feel of both versions of Titan. So let's start by talking about the construction of the Titan Plus mattress. This bed is gonna be 11 inches thick, and it's gonna have 5 layers if you count the cover. So at the very bottom, you're gonna have a thin layer of very dense support foam. This is pretty common for pretty much every single mattress you're gonna find out there. And this is just so that the coils have something to sit on top of. Now, the coils used in both Titan mattresses are going to be extra thick gauge and extra durable. This is because these beds are designed for heavier individuals. And then above those coils, you're gonna have a layer of Titan Flex foam. This is a more responsive neutral feeling foam that is proprietary to Brooklyn Bedding. And then you're gonna have a very thin layer of gel memory foam that's gonna be right below the cover. The construction of the Titan Plus mattress adds up to give it more of a flat, neutral foam feel. You're not really gonna sink into it at all despite that top comfort layer being memory foam. That layer is really, really thin, and it's just there to provide you with a little bit of pressure relief, but this mattress is designed to feel extra, extra firm and supportive, and that's exactly what you're gonna be getting. Moving over to the construction of the Titan Plus Luxe, we're actually gonna be getting some additional layers of foam, and the coils are gonna be a little bit taller. The mattress is taller overall, and because you get some additional layers of foam and the Titan Flex foam layer, the foam is gonna be a little bit softer. You're actually gonna feel that top layer of memory foam quite a bit more, and it's gonna have more of a responsive memory foam feel overall, as opposed to a flat, firm, neutral foam. So you will sink into this mattress a little bit more and get that nice body conforming quality you might expect from a memory foam. It's not gonna be as dense as a more traditional memory foam bed like a Tempur-Pedic, but you will know that memory foam is there a lot more on this mattress in comparison to the Titan Plus regular. If you know that you don't like memory foam that much, I don't think that the memory foam feel on the Titan Luxe is gonna be a total deal breaker, but you're gonna get pretty much none of it on the regular Titan. Let's move over to the subject of firmness. This is gonna be super important. And one thing I wanna note is that firmness is very subjective based on your body weight. We do our best to rate firmness for the average size individual, but if you are in the target demographic for these mattresses, you'll probably feel them to be noticeably softer than how we rate them. In our testing, we found the Titan Plus, the regular model, to be somewhere between a medium firm and a true firm. So That's to say, very, very firm. It's probably only going to be a good option for strict back and stomach sleepers, maybe certain combination sleepers, especially if you're heavier, because then in that case, it'll probably be closer to a medium firm, maybe even a hair softer than that, depending on your weight. The Titan Luxe, on the other hand, is going to be noticeably softer. In our test, we found it to be closer to a medium firm. So if you are heavier, it'll probably actually be closer to a flat medium. So it's going to be generally pretty accommodating for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a heavier individual to want one of these mattresses. I could see a lot of people who are seeking out an extra firm bed because they're a strict back sleeper, pretty interested in the Titan Plus. And the medium firmness profile of the Titan Luxe is also pretty popular with a lot of other beds that aren't necessarily designed for heavier folks. Let's move over to the subject of pricing now. And from what we've observed, beds that are specifically engineered for the needs of heavier individuals just tend to be a bit more expensive than your average online mattress. However, both versions of Titan wind up being pretty affordable, especially when you compare it to something like a Saatva HD. So a queen size Titan Plus, the base model, will retail for $1,250, and that's before factoring in discounts. Brooklyn Bedding is generally pretty aggressive with their discounts, and I think once you factor that in, you should expect to pay somewhere around $1,000, maybe $950 for a queen size Titan Plus, which makes it an excellent value, even just for a basic hybrid mattress, much less one specifically geared toward heavy folks. The Titan Luxe mattress is going to be noticeably more expensive. You're looking at about $1,600 for a queen. However, once you're factoring in discounts, you're looking at only $1,200, which is, in our opinion, just a really solid value for a mattress like this. Make sure you look down below in the description for said discounts. Mattress brands do like to change their prices around sometimes, so all these prices are as of when I'm recording this video, and the up-to-date ones will be down below in the description. Now, there is an option you can check off when you are checking out with either version of Titan to spend a little bit extra to add a cooling cover. On the queen size beds, the cooling cover will cost an extra $150. The price goes up if you order a king size, and I'm not really sure if it's going to be worth it for you because I think these beds are going to sleep very much temperature neutral for the most part, and sleeping temperature has so much more to do with the actual environment that you sleep in than the mattress itself. But if you are concerned about sleeping hot, we have tested these beds with the cooling cover. It does make a noticeable difference, so maybe it'll be worth an extra $150 to $200 for you. But unless you are really concerned about sleeping hot, I don't think you'll probably need it. And that leads us with the question, who should think about getting one of these Titan mattresses? And I think that's a fairly easy question to answer. If you are a heavier individual looking for a ultra durable and supportive mattress that's specifically engineered for your needs, then there's not a lot better you can do than Titan. There's some other great options out there, and those might be a bit more luxurious in some categories. The Titan mattresses are probably going to be one of your best overall values. Plus, if you're just looking for an ultra firm bed, the Titan Plus is out there, and it's going to be a great option, and it's pretty affordable. But let us know what you think. Write us down below in the comment section. We'd love to get your thoughts. And again, don't forget to look down below in the description. Tons of resources to help you with your online mattress search, so be sure to take a look. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen at Home, and I'll see you in the next one.